Oh man, where do I begin? Uh, we just finished. I wanted to just record this because it's been having in my mind. Um, a year ago, we just played Phoenix. Last year I played in Phoenix. It was after a game, finished a game, and right after the game I had a post-game interview. And throughout my interview, I was just speaking on the fact that we did not forget about people in the east of the country with war, with suffering. I just got to my hotel in LA. We're playing LA tomorrow. But the whole bus ride from the airports to the hotel, I sat there and I think about this. I say, man, it's crazy because a year ago, I was saying that we didn't forget about them. And I hope they think we didn't. And with the desire of saying that things would be better. A year later, things are worse. And the reason why I'm making this video is that I'm not here to say who's right, who's wrong, whose life matter over who. I just know that as humans, there is a side of me that understands that peace is required for my people, our people. There is things when you sit back and you try to process, sometimes you can't understand it. And to be quite frank, there's a lot of things of this that's happening in the east part of the country, the Democratic Republic of Congo, that I can't understand. And I'm not gonna sit here neither and say I'm well educated on all the problems. But the word that has been happening has been nothing but painful to our mothers, to our brothers, to our sisters. And it's difficult sometimes to process these things as human. You think about it. Years ago when I started traveling to Goma, this is my first year, I saw kids post something. They were holding pieces of paper, and back then, to me, it didn't sink in. Maybe you can see. You see what it says? Books, no bullets. I was just young and enthusiastic about being in the environments where I feel connected with people and good people. Those same people are the people that I fall in love with. When I got to meet these people in the east part of the country, which was my first visit, ever since then, I have been committed to go back there and reach and touch them and bring them along. But when you sit back and think about what's happening, war, kids' future being destroyed, our sisters, our mothers being sexually abused, and our government is doing everything they can in their power, and yet the words that we live in still quiet. And pardon me, because a side of me do not deeply understand what's going on. I just know that there is war that has been going on for years and still going on, and it's only getting worse. I've been traveling a lot to the region. We have invested in education because I believe that education would unlock a lot of things for us, but at the same time, where we are right now, the pain, the sleepless nights of these people back home, the happiness of our minds, and maybe those that cares about our people. So asking you, and I'm begging you to please raise your voice for the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Please help us bring peace to our beautiful home, to our mothers, our sisters, the freedom to walk the streets and go to school without being threatened, rather or not, they can make it back home. Rather or not, they will start bombing them. Rather or not, there will be fights. I am heartbroken in a way because it was just too heavy after a game. I'm like, man, I've said in this building, talking about my people. A year later, I came back here to play and still things are worse. And yet nobody's talking about it. I know some of these things are difficult to talk about. I get it. But I pray to God that you can find in your heart a little space to have compassion for Congolese people. And if you can't find it, I hope your son or your loved ones can come across this video and bring it to your attention, because you can help us bring peace to our people. You can help us return the smile in the faces of those that have lost a smile. You can help us rebuild some of those people that have just been broken. And when you think about our mothers, our sisters, like the cases of violence continue to increase and the loss of hope, I can't put these things into words. And I'm sitting here in my room, I'm supposed to go to sleep. I have a game tomorrow, but this have been so heavy in my mind that posting a picture itself will not do it justice. Now, the picture I show you of the kids saying, "Books, no bullets," it was just right before I was about to have a conversation with them. But little did I know that later on that picture was going to have so much meaning behind it. Took me some time to understand that. And yet years later, here we are. I don't need to make this video in French. My people know about this, and those who speak English will catch up. But I'm speaking to you who can listen, to you who can hear this. And by the way, these people, Congolese people, are some of the most hardworking people I have met in my life, the most resilient people I've met in my life, the most committed people I've met in my life. There's no one person I've brought with me to Congo that I've not fallen in love with my people. You see, I give this speech into the belief of saying, if we come together across sectors, professions, and government, we can unlock a more equitable and prosperous future for people across Africa. I'm begging you and I'm asking you that can we come together across different sectors, professions, governments, and communities to help my people, people of the Democratic Republic of Congo in the East, while they still suffer pain. I have done I'm not no God to find solution to every problem. There's a reason why I'm human. There is a reason God is God. So I'll pray to God before I go to bed that we can find a little space in our heart to do right for others, do right for our souls. There's just so much pain that I've been going on, and sometimes you sit back and say, yes, I understand the problem is probably far too complex that I can understand myself, but I do know that as human, we can stand for peace. I do know that as human, we can stand for human potential and human lives. I've dedicated my time to go back there, to go and travel across the country, and especially in the east part of the countries, because I do believe in human resources. I do believe that the next generation is going to do better than we are doing. Let's not destroy their dreams. Those kids' dreams are dreamers, and let's not destroy their dreams, man. Let's help them. And if we can save few of them, may God bless you, may God bless all of us for doing so. So I'm begging you to please raise your voice. I'm begging you to please help us. I wish I had more words to put to it, because it's just so much emotions that goes to my mind when I just keep going back to the interview I had last year and fast forward. This year I'll go back and play in the same building, and problem is worse. Even for the school that we have built, just to be able to listen, that, oh man, the students are in classrooms and they hear bombs. They hear bombs, man. What happened to us as the words, man? May God help us all do the right thing. You can do the right thing. And at the end of this video, we'll have a link at whatever place you can find more information, because even myself, I must educate myself more and more on this topic in order to talk about it. But the reason of this video is just the heaviness that I've been staying in my mind, and I couldn't express it. Just sit there the whole bus ride and just emotionally trapped in this space where you look at your life. I've been extremely blessed, and I've been surrounded by some of the amazing people. Please raise your voice. Please. hip-hop people. Can't begin to imagine when I drove and visited those refugees last summer. Kids, playing along the streets, the danger. I can't save everybody, but I do know that we can raise our voice. And we must do it the right day. And in order for us to live this world a better place, it's gonna take all of us to come together. And living this world a better place, it's not just where you come from. Sometimes it's reaching in different part of the world where you most need it. And the Democratic Republic of Congo, the east part of that country, need you. However, I thank God for just the opportunity to have at least words to put into this video, whether it's going to be edited or not. And I thank God for whoever is gonna watch this video, and whoever will decide to raise their voice or share it and bring peace to my people. God help us all. May the night be a best advisor to all of us, and tomorrow be a better day. As we fight to make progress in this world, and we do just that for our children to live in a better world, for our mothers, our brothers and sisters. Good night or good day. Blessings. Time to try to get some sleep and go play another game tomorrow. Good blessings.